Hi everyone, it is a windy early fall day here in Indiana and I am visiting a park about 25 minutes from my home. I'm here because I want to see some late fall wildflowers and have a glimpse of the river. Let's go see what we can find. All right, here we go. Let's see what we are going to discover. Look at all of these gorgeous fall wildflowers. The white aster, the New England aster that's purple, the goldenrod, all different kinds of aster. Check out this plant. What kind of a vine is it that has these amazing seed cases? I have got to find out. It's growing all over this birdhouse. Can you see those bagworms attached to this blank tree, empty tree, bare tree, that's the word, like little Christmas ornaments? They are all ready to spend winter there and hatch out next spring. Here is something else I'm not familiar with. Look at this incredible seed pod that is happening on this vine. It's separate from that first vine that we saw, but I wonder what the flower looked like that is creating such an interesting fruit. I just can't get enough of the goldenrod and the aster, and we've got some white flowers here, and it looks to me like probably snake root. Just the combination of the yellow, the white, and the purple. So beautiful. The Queen Anne's lace has tucked itself up for the winter into these such beautiful shapes. I love how it does that, and we'll get to see it all throughout the upcoming months. This looks like it might be calico aster. I love how there's so many different kinds of asters, and this one is so tiny. It's almost got the slightest little lavender hue, and it does look like you would find it on a calico print. The bee balm has also gone into its overwintering form. Such beautiful shapes, and I think even if you take a head of this and crush it in your fingers, you can still smell that oregano-y smell of the bee balm. This must be horsetail. Just look at that grass and its incredible texture. It's the river and the sound of the wind and the leaves falling from the trees. It feels so much like fall. There's just not hardly a hint of color yet in the trees, but we'll just give it a week or two. What a lovely view. And you know what's so funny? Every single time I come to this point, I smell something that smells just like a hint of laundry detergent. It must be whatever is in the water, some form of algae or what, but it strikes me as funny. It happens every time. I remember that I learned the name of these flowers last year, but then we go 9 months without using the name and I forget it. So I am going to have to go home and look it up and be reminded exactly what this is. Look at its beautiful shape, and it's such a gorgeous color. This is also new to me, and ooh, something stings on there. It has very sharp little spines on it, but look at, I'm guessing this is left over from whatever it was that flowered on here. Maybe this is some kind of a wood nettle. I think that is what I'm going to investigate first, if this is the flower of the wood nettle. I just can never resist the bark of the cottonwood. Look at it. Look how deep those ridges are. Just absolutely incredible. Pokeweed is one of my favorite things, probably because of the bright colors, but it's getting to be a little past their season. You can see the dried up little seeds. Still some gorgeous bright pink stems. The roar of the wind is so tremendous today. I could almost imagine that I am by the seashore on kind of a very stormy, windy day. Somehow it feels like fall. It feels almost comforting with the sun shining as well as the roar of the wind. Here's a bunch of the horsetail weed, and I'm just trying to notice if I see it doing anything in particular here in the fall. I don't see anything different about it. It's just hanging out. Here's a peek at how green our foliage still is. Hardly a touch of anything yet. And that's it for my walk today. It's been nice to be out in the sun with the cool temps and that really strong wind. Can't wait to come back when there's a little bit more color in the trees. I hope you have a great week and find something beautiful in nature too.